Yeah. So I always want to answer this a little carefully. There is always this kind of trap that I think is set culturally that like we have to be engaged in 19,000 activities. And, there's all kinds of reasons for that. Homeschoolers feel like they have to compensate. There's some reason. And I understand that as a homeschool dad and as a homeschool graduate. There's this thing that, the more well-rounded we are, the better we look in a college application. And so when I come in and say like, the more experiences, the better, people go, wow, we need to be involved in everything. That's not what I'm talking about. If we could just take a breath and sort of step back here and think about this in a slightly different way. So I don't want to go on too much of a tangent, but let me just set something up for you. Most people, when I ask them what they want to do, ultimately the real question is they want to do work that they enjoy. Right. They want to, and they want to make it, they want it to matter. And we just first understand that's a generationally different thing. Two generations ago, people just wanted work that paid the bills. The idea that you would actually do work that you love was actually a bit of a foreign concept, or it was exclusively for other people. Right. And now it's pretty universal. And I think that's not a bad thing. I mean, I think there's something important about doing work that you're passionate about. I certainly love my work, but here's the thing. I spent a lot of time doing work that I didn't love. And that's part of the reality of life. And so what I tell people all the time is that the formula for finding work that you love is not particularly difficult. People generally like work if it A, pays the bills. That's important, right? But that they have a level of autonomy. They can make their own decisions about what's happening. And they think it makes a difference in the world. Okay. Well, you trade skill for autonomy and you trade experience for work that makes a difference in the world. And here's the kind of catch. It's not unusual for it to take 10 plus years to be able to build enough skill and enough autonomy to trade it for work that you love. Now, if we sort of understood that on the front end, now let me revisit this activity thing and say, any activity that gains experience and builds skill is an important activity. And you don't know what skill you need yet, and you're not sure what experience you need yet. So shoot for as many as you can comfortably do, but not in some sort of like pad my resume thing, more as a genuine curiosity thing. Where are you interested and what can you continue to lean into? And let's be a little aggressive here, not to do everything, but to lean in and to build as much skill and experience as possible. And if I tell you that and you understand that doing so will allow you to trade that for work that you love down the road, and the earlier you start, the sooner you'll get there, well, that kind of changes the whole perspective, right? Now I'm just not padding it for some college resume that I may or may not want to go to college, or I'm just doing it because I'm busy. Now, there's a genuine curiosity I can follow there, and there's a reason for that. So I hope that perspective shift kind of makes sense. But, my answer then is that, encourage curiosity and press a little bit to get your student to lean into that curiosity, but evaluate that by, will this build skill and will this build experience? And if so, it is almost by definition going to pay off. Perhaps a long-term investment, but it'll pay off.